The Irish ambassador refused to confirm or deny whether Brussels could eventually pressure leaders in Dublin to enact a hard border in Ireland after Brexit. Andrew Marr pressed Adrian O'Neill during the BBC's Morning Politics show on what would happen if Britain refused to put up a hard border. In December last year, Theresa May pledged that the UK would avoid any physical infrastructure or related checks at the Irish border after Brexit. However, the lack of agreement between Brussels and Westminster on the future of the border has led to fears of a crisis point in the talks later this year. BBCThe Irish ambassador refused to confirm or deny whether Brussels could pressure Dublin's leadersGETTYLord. David Trimble warned that the Irish government risks provoking violenceMarr told Mr O'Neill, the British government has made it absolutely clear that under no circumstances will they put physical border posts in, if Brussels tells Ireland that this is the EU border as well, which needs protection. Is there any circumstances in which Dublin could create a physical border itself? However, the Irish ambassador to the UK refused to consider this possibility, saying the full responsibility rested on Theresa May and her cabinet. He explained, the PM said it was the decision to leave the UK and therefore it's on the UK government to find a solution to the Irish border. There is an understanding between Ireland and the UK. There will be no hard border. We know what we want to achieve, but we have to decide how that is best achieved. Talks are going on in Brussels this week to try and find a way. The existing agreement is the most comprehensive agreement dealing with the Irish border in history. The difficulty surrounding the Irish border lies in how Britain can guarantee an open border with the Republic if it leaves the single market and customs union. On the other hand, a visible hard border could throw the Good Friday Agreement into chaos and present risks to the peace in Northern Ireland. Getty May pledged that the UK would avoid any physical infrastructure or related checks at the border if Brussels tells Ireland that this is the EU border as well, which needs protection. Is there any circumstances in which Dublin could create a physical border itself? Andrew Marr: the solution proposed by the European Commission is to keep Northern Ireland in the customs union, creating a customs border in the Irish Sea between Ulster and the rest of the UK, an idea Mrs May dismissed as unacceptable. The Prime Minister's top Brexit official, Oliver Robbins, will travel to Brussels Monday to hold face-to-face talks to present Britain's response to these proposals. Earlier this week, Lord David Trimble, an architect of the original Good Friday Agreement, warned that the Irish government risks provoking violence with its stance on the border after Brexit.